understand this, right? Keep it fit, some chill shit. I don't got shit to do today either, but see, usually I would find something to do when I'm looking like this, but this is about to be, oh, they had church today. I gotta start going to church. But this about to just be an everyday thing, you know? But I wanted to speak on Cenat. I wanted to speak on Cenat today because I'm very proud of him, honestly. Apparently the news that came out 4 days ago, and apparently he decided to quit streaming. He decided to step back and say, I don't want no parts of this no more. I'm very proud of him because I could tell from the start that he has been a real one. You know, I could tell from the start. And I'm very proud of him. What I believe happened is, you know, in the industry, once you get to a certain level, once you get to a certain point, you know, they will come to you and they will give you an option to elevate to the next level. Now, if you want to do your research on that, you can do your research on that. I'm not going to go into it in this video. Now, if y'all would want me to go into it on the video, just let me know. But I'm not just going to, some people not ready for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people not ready for all that yet, right? But yeah, he said no, and I'm very proud of him for that. I'm very proud of him because ever since I've seen Kai, he's been nothing but consistent, nothing but positive, full of life, full of energy, motivated, putting people on. Like, this nigga was the symbol of like peace and fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So I respect him, and but like I said, I always knew that he wasn't gonna go that way. He wasn't gonna go for that because even when I did watch, I watched one of his streams out of everything that's ever happened. Like these past couple years, I've only watched one stream, and because I'm not really that type of person to watch streams, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit and watch what somebody's doing all day. I'm not doing that. But I watched the BET Awards streams, and there was a lot of weird shit going on that stream. There was a lot of weird energy and shit, and he wasn't going for none of that shit, bro. He was like, nah, like stay away type shit, like not getting touched, not touching certain people, and I respect that shit to the utmost. I respect that shit. You could tell that he wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? And expect for Kai to disappear for a good reason though. Expect him to disappear, you know? Because this is the thing, right? When you decline the industry's advances, you have to step away. You cannot do that anymore. You can't do what you did to get there anymore. You can't do it with that name. You know what I'm saying? And for Kai, he was streaming, so he definitely can't even get back on the camera because people will want to see him. So him signing off is really him saying goodbye to, like, not social media, but goodbye to streaming, goodbye to, you know, bringing people on. He can probably vlog his life if he wanted to, but it's not gonna. The industry is gonna just expect for him to disappear, but they're not gonna like kill him or nothing like that. But just expect for him to disappear into his own life. He's gonna start living his life again, like Bob, Joe, and Tiffany and Whitney that we don't even see on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's just expect for that to happen. We're not really gonna hear too much about Kai, see too much about Kai, because the industries they're gonna stop boosting him. They're gonna stop recommending him to people and shit like that. But the good thing is he gets to keep his money and he gets to keep his sanity. Sanity. The video that I just made yesterday, bro, y'all might see it sometime this week. Time is money, money is time. Time is, you have to understand, bro, the most valuable thing on this planet is your time. They monetize our time for money. What makes time? What do you use in your time? Energy, right? So yeah, But yeah, just expect for Kai to disappear, man. I'm proud of him. He gets to live his life now. He gets to keep his money and just chill out, not have so much stress in the world on his back, and he doesn't have to do the things that they want him to do and push the agendas that they want him to push anymore, or any of that weird shit. So I'm really proud of him for that one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm extremely proud of Kai for that. Extremely proud of him. Yeah. And also in this video, because I'm not really fucking with YouTube, they're not let they if the video is not over 5 minutes or some shit, they won't let me post it as an actual video. It'll automatically post as a reel. So I have to make my videos longer now, which is cool with me. Actually, it's not really cool with me. But anyway, I wanted to say I invested twice today. I invested twice in myself. I've been spending a lot of money lately, but I've been investing it all into me, into my business, my businesses, my mental health, everything. Like, I've just been investing a lot of things into myself, you know? And the difference between a consumer and a difference between, there's two types of people. You have a consumer and you have a, let's say, producer. You have a consumer and you have a creator. There we go. I'm becoming a creator. I don't buy things to consume anymore. I don't buy things. I don't waste time. I don't buy things just for, you know, I don't know the word for it, but that doesn't bring me anything in return. I'm going to eat. One thing I do is I eat out. I eat out probably once a week, but I'm going to cut back to 2 times a week. The only reason I do that is because I am dating still. I'm still dating women. And yeah. But like I said before, I'm only having intercourse with one woman. I'm not out here hoeing and sticking my dick everywhere that shit decides if it feels like going. Like, no. You can feel yourself in this fucking underwear and sit your ass down. Right? So yeah, like I said, I invested twice today. And I'm very proud of myself. I spent about $700 today. But I'm very proud. I bought a second watch, a Moissanite watch, that will be getting sold soon. And I also bought me some Kratom because it helps with my anxiety and it helps with my overthinking, and it keeps me focused and balanced and driven. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm at a good number still in my bank account. I'm at a really great number. And I just wanted to tell you guys, like, don't overdo it, right? Like, because when you overdo it, and when I say overdo it, overdoing it is rushing and being impatient for the instant gratification. Overdoing it would be me investing. It would be me blowing half of my bank account and not seeing a return until 2 weeks. Like, no, I didn't do it. I spent about 15%, 25% of it maybe. And by the time that investment comes, I would have already made it back and more completely. Also, for the Kratom, I was buying 2 of those a day. Not 2, but I was buying one singular tablet. No, one singular bottle of tablets, which was $60. And they have a box of 6 for $160. So you can do the math. But if I was to keep doing that over and over again, I would end up spending like $400 in total for 6. So instead I just bought 6 for $160 or $170, which was a good deal. So yeah, so that's my plans for that. So when the watch comes, I posted that on my story. I let people know you can pre-order it now if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. It's whatever. I gotta buy a watch adjuster and a diamond tester. And when that joint comes, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell probably in the first day or the second day that I have it. So what I'm gonna start doing is probably once a week or every 2 weeks, I'm gonna start buying a watch. I'm gonna start buying a watch so that I can keep my inventory up and people can know that I'm actually dead ass serious about this, right? So yeah. So once that business starts to go good and I start selling at least one watch a week consistently, that would add an extra $500 to what I make weekly, which would be an extra $2,000 a month on top of my $7,000 that I make, or $7,500 that I make. So that would put me at $10,000 a month. So that would be great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy about that. Um, so that's the plan for that. Something I do want to start doing again in the future is sports betting, but I will not be sports betting until my bank account is at least at 20K, at least 20K or 15K. And when it gets there, I'm going to only be sports betting probably not really that much, maybe 15 in a parlay, and then on a straight bet, maybe 200 a straight bet. 200 a straight bet or 100 a straight bet, so that I'm not putting my bank account at risk, but I'm still going to win. And the way that I'm doing it, I'm not sports betting because I don't know shit about sports. I'm going to pay for somebody's plays, and I'm going to use his plays, because all of that shit is a pyramid scheme, bro. He gets his plays from somebody else gets his plays from somebody else gets his plays from an insider dude, and it's just a pyramid scheme that drops down, 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 down. But it's not about, this is the thing though, it's about leverage. Life is about leverage. Life is about not over leveraging. It's not about what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about what you're doing, how much money you're putting in. It's about not over leveraging. And my bank account's at 20,000, and I decide to spend, my bank account's at 20,000, and I'm making 200 to 500 a day or 2,500 a week, and I decide to spend 50 to 100 a day for 1,500 a day, risking 50 or 100 a day to make back double or triple that on a weekly basis. I should see some type of gain from that. But I'm gonna do a little bit more research on the sports betting tip. But if you get me, you get me. But I just wanted to make a video on that, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy that. Like I said, shout out to Kai, bro. He's really shit for that. Cause like I said, like, they give you an option. You can either do what they say, you know what I'm saying, and join them, and they'll keep you in the spotlight for a very long time. But they own you. They own your soul. They own everything that you wear. They own the shit. They own you. Like one of my friends, he's a rapper. They own this nigga. He can't post what he want to post. He can't drop what he want to drop. You got to put everything to somebody else. That's why when I get signed, bro, I'm not signing. They have to sign me for at least $3 million. At least. I don't care. Cause I ain't about to control my life or what I do. Hell nah. When I already make money positively by myself. And let's say this too. The reason that people do that shit is because, the reason that they do it is because to them, money is like a flex. So they're competing. That's why they do it. They want to compete, and they want to stay in the forefront, and they want to stay in the eyes of everybody else. Like realistically, if you were to make $300K a year, you will be set. You don't need $1 million, bro. You really don't, unless you got 50 kids. $300K a year is enough to get what you want. You could $300K a year, you can still buy a Bugatti. But the reason that people want so much more is because, number one, they're greedy, and number two is because they're competing with other people that don't really give a fuck about them. You're competing for what? 300K is, you could get anything you want. But yeah, I'm about to go back in. But yeah.